Hello and welcome back to Fair Play Racing League. We are here for our final all tiers social race here at Spielberg, Austria. I hope you're all having a great Friday evening. But yes, I am your host, Silverside Boy, as always. It's just me on my own, nobody else. Hang on a second, just turn my fan down off for a second. Doesn't play through the mic. We've already got somebody out on track, and that is Liam in the Alpine. With the music that's in my ears. But yeah, a lot of these people you probably have seen over the last couple of weeks, obviously through the other socials. But we'll keep on board with Liam as obviously, earlier on today, the provisional tiers were announced. So from I think it's Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. I think someone will tell me. The tiered socials. So only tier ones, tier threes will be racing on. Drivers will be racing on the Monday, and then obviously tier 1 on Tuesday, and tier 2 on a Wednesday. So the races should be closer. There shouldn't be as big a gaps between them all. It gives the league management and the head of recruitment one final chance to set the grids before the full season comes into effect. We just want to make it as competitive as possible. Remove the tyres. We all know what tyres everyone's on. Everyone's going to be on softs. Whereas we watch Liam go up to turn 3, some people might say that's turn 2, but they count the kink as turn 3. On purple in the first sector. Hello to the 9 people watching. Hello. As we watch Liam, going to be coming up to a Red Bull of either, I think that's probably David Rolf. That's not a Red Bull, that is a RB. Sorry, the bloody colours are exactly the same. But yes, as Liam goes through, probably one of the hardest corners on the track, that one can really throw you off if you touch the inside curb, and also you can get a really easy invalidation. Now, through the final 2 corners, is he going to let off slightly? Leaves a little bit of battery to the line, keeps within the track limits. Now the run to the line, it's going to be a 1:4.5. Go top of the leaderboard provisionally. There's Nigel Piggle, who we all know is a fast boy. But let's see what Nigel can do. Obviously, Nigel Piggle having a little bit of a wobble mid through set 2 as he throws it into the next corner. Holds on to it really well. Let's see what his time's going to be at the end of the session. There's 2 McLarens at the front. Speaking of McLaren, 2-3 as Ocho, a new driver for the league, is on top. And then Nigel absolutely smashed the time by 3/10. Golf Star, who we haven't seen in many of the socials, making his return. Who else haven't we seen? Shadows we haven't seen much of. There's Farkas Gaming, he's new. Brewmaster we haven't seen. A lot of other people we have seen a lot of. There's where Winter invalidated. Is that here comes David Allface through turn 1. Little bit of a swabble. Got P9 in last night's social around Abu Dhabi. Brendan's call into turn 1. Obviously joining his Nigel in the RB. There's Sheriff Woody. Why my Farkas Gaming 7 when my EA ID is Hum PC? Well, I think it's your game, because I actually don't know, mate. I really don't know. Farkas is Hum PC, you might remember the name. I think he was previously in the league, but we'll watch Sheriff Woody come through the final corners. He's flopped it in. It's going to be a 1:05 exact. As Shadows, the Ford, goes P4, 1:4.4. Where's Room Master? He's going through turn 3. I have fun pronouncing that. I think I can pronounce it. And there's FIFA's invalidated. Bread is called for the final corner. Bread showing some good speed through the socials. 5.4, not the best representative time. There's Rare Winto's brother in the Macca. There's oh, whoops. I've just actually a swig of drink and actually hit my middle button. Whoops, my bad. But there's Rare Winto through. Always invalidated. Had a massive slide on the exit. There's Cruiser in the Haas again. He loves that Haas. No, he wants this car in the full season. Somebody give it to him. There's Steele, who I hope you enjoy seeing him because he's at the moment the last 2 times he's raced, his internet has cut out and it's cost him the race. Well, pretty much a good chance of winning the race as he's lobbed it in on the entry curb and absolutely Jim Carner now. But here comes Steele up to the line. It's a 1.43. Still not close enough to Nigel Piggle. Don't think we'll see anyone beat that time. Cruiser on a very slow lap. 2 warm-up laps for him. Here comes Reese across the line. And it's a 3.8 but invalidated. Obviously on the final corner. Absolutely smashed Nigel's time. Fish Sticks in the Red Bull alongside David Oilface. What can Fish Sticks do? For a munch on the curb. Steel forward. Yes, Shadows. That's why Steel is tier 1 now. So glad that he's not in my tier. But he does realise that all his friends are in tier 2. The ones he hangs out with. So he won't. He'll be sitting on his own. But here comes Fish through the final 2 corners. Oh, he's had to readjust himself and turned in too tight and is invalidated on the final corner. It'll be a 4.6, which would put him about P7 for the Red Bull man. There's Hun PC in the kick salver. I have to race him. Yes. Sorry, Shadows. Use as much exit curb as you can, Hun is, or Farkas. And he's going to use as much entry curb as well to try and get the car turned in. And now up to the line. Where's Hun PC going to go? P7, 4.6. Looks like a lot of people are enjoying that 4s. Looks like it's going to be one of the times that you're going to probably need to get. As more leader has had a bit of an oopsie and coming into the pits. There's Winter in another outlap. There's Radical. Oh, sorry if you can hear the motorbike. My motorbike being actually... Oh. How's that happen, man? Oh, come on, game. Oh, well, Remaster's been disqualified. It's FIFA's F1. Steele puts hi, Gary. Hi, Steele. Go home, you drunk. Yeah, I do apologise. That's my bike that you can hear in the background. It's been first time it's been stopped. Whoa! FIFA's throwing it in and it biting him back. My bike obviously been started for the first time in 3 months. Engine issues. Fine, we got it repaired. That's the first time it's started up. So, yes. Sorry if you can hear it in the background. But where is Radical? Through turn 1. We'll go back to Rare Winter. Couple more people need to set their lap times. Where can Rare put himself? I know he's been struggling with the traction. He'll go a 5.6 with P10. And with David Oilface, knocking David Oilface out the top 10. Radical now down to turn 5 and 6, or namely Albon corner. As I'm quickly gonna see if I've actually missed something. I have not missed anything. I think this is everyone. As Radical comes round the final 2 corners. Let's see what he can do. Up to the line, it's a 5.7, so P12. Quicker than his teammate. Where's Fishsticks back out on track? As I've just seen in the Discord, Mr. David Alfrey's making the funny hi mate, saying about the ERS modes joke again. As I'm just going to quickly mute my mic for just a second. I will be back just quickly. Oh, there we are. Sorry about that. Sorry. One of my parents came into the room, so I had to quickly mute the mic. But we are back. And there's Fishsticks using the second DRS of this track. Obviously, there's 3 DRSs. Down to start, finish straight, then up to turn 2, turn 3, and then down to turn 4, 5. So, plenty of opportunities for overtaking, but in the race we might see a lot of DRS trains forming. A lot of people say that as Shadows goes faster to 1.1, just edging out Nigel, who probably won't join. Nigel actually going quicker by 75 hundredths of a second. We'll go back to Fishsticks as he's crossing the line. He's invalidated again. It's a 4.6. It would mean P7 again. Fish needs to find time. We've only got 5 minutes left of this session. As we're going to go back to Nigel Piggle. Obviously, Nigel had a massive wobble through this part of the track. Steele obviously having a massive wobble as well. Well, massive slide in the final 2 corners. Nigel going fastest in the middle sector. Nigel might full. Are we going to see a full Sterling Moss? Yep, yeah, we do. He just chucks it in. And here comes Nigel. Is it going to be a 4.0? 1.5, nearly 2 tenths quicker, just under 2 tenths. Wow. Nigel Piggle not hiding any pace whatsoever as we go on board a cruiser, who was on comms with me last night. Was also in the hat on Wednesday night with me, and it didn't go well. His exact words says pre-season has not gone in his favour this season. As we see, he's quite tentative through to the final corners, but up to the line, Cruiser will go a 4.7 to up P9 in front of his teammate Sheriff Woody. Verticals 1.8 seconds down. FIFA's F1 validates again. Another person having some issues. Reese is doing Reese things. We'll get off him. And Fish also having some issues with track limits as well. Where's Hun PC? Is he on another lap? Yes, he is. Might be saving the battery. I don't know. Yeah, he's saving the battery. He's obviously made a mistake. And he's trying to regen the battery as much as he can for another run. As you can see, it looks like he's running a Hungarian-themed crash helmet. Obviously, we're obviously today with Sprint Quali. Max Verstappen on, speaking of this track, Sprint Quali. Max Verstappen on Sprint Pole, Lando Norris second, and Oscar Piastri third. So up the McLarens. Obviously, it's nice to be a time to be a McLaren fan. Long are the days of watching my team have no power and get knocked out in Q1. Not the best. They were not good times for McLaren. But now it seems like we've found the formula. What we need. We've got Steele following Shadow's going to try and see if he can get a cheeky toe. I'm surprised Nigel has not told me if I was correct about the tiers being next week. If the tier races are next week. But we will stay on board with Shadows. With 2.5 minutes left of the session. Right, as Shadows is going to not have the best start, so he's going to do 2 warm-up laps. Where's Steel? There was Boxed Golf Star. It's going to have slight traffic of the likes of Bruiser. Oh, I'm right. Oh, well, thanks for confirming that, Nigel. I didn't want to know if I was right or not. That's why I wanted to say it. You usually tell me if I'm wrong. Yeah, it was like Golf Star's having a fairly clean up. He's trying to get around the traffic, smoking his Haas and a Ferrari. And if we go to where the Maccas are, there is an absolute loads of people. The track's going to be really contested now. Exactly the same thing that happened in the end of Q3. So absolutely chaotic when we obviously saw. As I'm going to quickly watch Golf Star's lap and then invite FIFA's back into the session if I can. I don't know how I'm going to do it. And Golf Star does not improve. Hang on, let me have a look. Let me see if he's on my friends list. I do not have him as a friend. See, someone else is going to have to invite FIFA's back. I don't actually have him on the friends list. Oh, hang on a minute. Might be able to do it this way. Hang on a sec. Nope, I can't do it that way. No, I don't know what I'm going to do there. There here comes Golf Star. Has invalidated. They're still gone fastest in the first sector. Let's have a look. There's a Ferrari of Shadows as he comes around the final corner. He's 2 temps up on his lap time. Cuts the final corner quite well, but up to the line. Shadow goes to 4-0. Exactly beats Nigel Piggle. Cruiser up to the line. Not good enough from Cruiser, but Sheriff Woody's 1.5 seconds. 1.5 seconds? 1.5 tenths up. Can he hold on? As he comes around the final corner. Ocho is done. Rare Winter's done. Sheriff Woody a 4.4. It was invalidated. Cruz is up by 2 temps. He's going for another one. More Leader is down on his lap, I think. Fishsticks has retired. Up the final corner. No lap from him. There's more Leader. David Oldface up to the line. P11. He's out qualified. Bread and Rare, Radical. Nigel Piggle, 1.3.9. Nigel Piggle, I think, has stolen it. They're still obviously backing out on his lap. Here comes Cruiser, 4 temps of the second. It can put him up to P6. Is he going to out qualify Steel Fraud? Yes, he is. He's up to P4 from that man. Cruiser, 1872. Or Cameron McNaughton goes P4. Sorry, I've just outed his whole name. No way have I just got pole with 50% battery. Nigel, I don't think you should be saying that. You should be outing yourself out that you've just gone pole with half a battery. But yeah, go on, Cameron. There, my bottle 2 temps up at turn 3. Ooh, it was going to be close. Hun with a good showing himself. Couple of the new guys, P5 and P6. Brewmaster and Fish not really around the best time. Same with FIFA's and Reese. Reese is doing his regular thing of do 1 lap. Nigel Piggle says Shadows. That's just outright rude. Have you ever met Nigel? Have you ever been? Are you been living under the rock, Shadows? That's the whole epitome of Nigel Piggle. Rapido Piggery. They would always have it. I've just seen it posted. I'm no sandbagger, Gary. Well, never said that. Still, when I went on the gravel, had purpose sector one. You're just a nerd, to be fair. Yeah, I've raced the Ford for 4 seasons, Gary. Well, Shadows, if you stopped being quick, you wouldn't have to race it. But yeah, Nigel Piggle takes pole from Shadows by 29 thousandths of a second. Liam third, 1.5 tenths, but then it's Cruiser P4, P5 is Hunt, P6 is Ocho. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. P7 is Steel, P8 is Golsa, P9 is Moida, and I think someone got a grid pen. I don't know who that was. Nerd and City fan pick a struggle. Wow. Wow, why would you bring his... I know he's a Man City fan, but you don't need to bring it up. God. It's already painful enough watching his team win everything. Christ. I don't need to rub it in anymore that he's fast at a video game. Just checking everything. Nope, I am all good. As Radicals put David. But we'll have to see. As we're going to wait for the lineup. As we've got now 15 viewers in here, so thank you for all for tuning in and watching. And we're just going to wait through for them to get underway. I wouldn't know what the strategy around here is. The only time I've raced here is actually in a career mode, and obviously there's a sprint. Both sprint and main race were wet, so I don't know any kind of dry running. I probably would just... Personally, I'd probably use the hards, start off with on heavy fuel, and then go mediums. It seems to have worked most of the pre-season. But it has put me on the back... Would put you on the back foot at the final stint. Because you are going to have to actually push. Oh. Yeah, it's going to put you under pressure, so we'll have to see. Nigel Pickle has a soft, medium, soft, hard into the Shadows. Shadow says, ideal strat. Nigel Pickles redeemed the drink. I think you heard me earlier. Popping a can of drink. It's not alcohol. It's just a can of Coke. Fortunately, I've got work in the morning, and now my bike's fixed. So I cannot be drinking the night before. Preferably don't want to be drinking when I've got work the next day, like most people in life. As we can see, the top 5 have all gone mediums. Ocho, Steel, and Gold Star have gone hard on with Radical, Reese, and then you've got Brewmaster on the set soft, so he must have forgotten to change his strategy. So it's going to be a fun time to see how long those ties will last. As I'm going to quickly try and see if I can get a nice old screenshot, I think, for the thumbnail for this video that will be going onto the YouTube channel. Obviously, we've had the last 2 socials on there, so please, you do, even if you are watching the thing, please go back and just give us a view on there. The more views we get, the higher up the more likely we're going to get put out there on people's recommend, if they're watching league racing. If I put the tags F124 league racing and all that stuff, so there's an absolute carnage at the back there. Everyone's just trying to find space so they can run up to the line. We see a lot of people still trying to get heat in their tyres. Not been the best start, best qualifying for the both Red Bulls at the back. This is what we like to see in real life, start at the back. But as we're going to have the bloody worst camera possible. Thanks EA for giving me the worst camera possible. As I've seen. Oh, is it? But I think we're lights out and away we go here at Austria. And it looks like it's a fairly decent start for Liam as he's going to have a look at the shadows into turn 1. As Emma's going to Constantine it up. But it looks like everyone managed to get away cleanly. And it's Radicals forward to the back on those hards. Those hards are absolutely horrendous to get warmed up. As we look through into turn 2, 3. Looks a little real bits of contact. No body has been spun around. And it looks like everyone's going to be trying to use their batteries, trying to find space, time and space. But it looks like Nigel Pickle has got away cleanly and Shadows has defended from Liam on the lap 1. It looks like Farkas cruises forward now in the order on those medium, so he's obviously not had the greatest of starts. As Golf Star got the likes of Morleader all over his gearbox. Morleader is maybe going to have a look into turn up the inside. Gets squeezed. The Lightman has to fall back, but there's Reese looking on there. Winter going to make a move up the inside, but behind this 3 wide moment. As looks like FIFA's not finding the weird space, as Reese did get past Rare Winter in the end into turn 1. Is there any other battles going on? Don't need to see the tyres. Oh, the tyres up. There's the strategies if anyone's got able to saw that, but it looks like Shadows is really hustling and hounding that RB. Obviously the Ferrari's got the new livery, well, the new sponsors on their livery, the HP. Not to confuse with HP or Heinz HP sauce. Liam looking told there's a gap starting to form from the top 4. Looks like as everyone is really doing quite well to stay within DRS. DRS is now enabled. Obviously, it becomes enabled on the lap 2 now. Promotes more overtaking. I don't see anyone making an overtake just yet. As FIFA's, there's a yellow flag, and it's Shadows. Shadows has gone for a spin. It's dropped right down to P11. So he's obviously got stuck on the outside curb, but it looks like maybe Fishsticks is going for a dive, and he's gone for one on the likes of FIFA, so he's going to let back through, but it looks like Chef Woody's going to try and squeeze through the gap. Careful, lad, don't get caught on each other's wheels, but it looks like Chef Woody's going to go for the dive. Oh! Bumping his way through. Still keeping an eye on side by side into turn 6. And finally concedes the position. Good defending from Fishsticks, who probably won't like that Sheriff Woody maybe had a snack of his side pod. British score is now starting to fall away from the backs of Shadow, who's got a lot of work to do to get himself back up to the front pack. Who's this? Reese looking for a move on Golfstar. He's going to use a bit of his battery. He's got no battery left. He is on the hard. He has gone off into turn 1, which allows Golfstar to re-overtake him. As Nigel Pickle has lost the lead of the race. He's actually re-defended it from Liam. Liam's looking for the outside run. But don't forget Ocho there. New tier 1 driver, I think he is. So we should see a lot more of him. Obviously Nigel Pickle, obviously a tier 1 constructors champion from last season, with his teammate Reese, who is down in P8. Nigel Pickle will be looking to take it one step further and maybe claim the title for tier 1. Obviously he's a former tier 2 champion as well. But if there's one good thing looks like a lot of people are actually able to keep up with him this year. He's not having it. It's not as quick. His race pace isn't as good as his qualifying pace, it seems. But yeah, it looks like a lot of people. But there's Liam going for the move, easily done on DRS. But Ocho looks to make a move on Nigel Piggle as well. Gets squeezed to the inside and just doesn't get the exit that he wants. But here comes Nigel Piggle with 30% battery. He's actually saving his battery. 40% compared to 46 for Liam. So he's got those. Ocho's got 91, so he's not been using it. He could eat. I think he realised that he could easily get past, but he's trying to not fight overly too much, trying to get past without using the battery. Steele's up to P4, hung PC down to P5. Cruiser doing well in P6. Rare Winter with the first time pounding of the race. Shadows is now back into the top 10 as Rare Winter and FIFA's going side by side for the final corner, and the fight's going to continue all the way down into turn 1. Radical gets the time count as well. Rare and FIFA's are not. I mean, it looks like FIFA has got the move done. Got a bit of racing there, but it looks like Rare Winter's going to have a look back on the Mercedes as they're going to get really close. It was like, oh, Rare Winter's broken a little bit early and got slightly tagged by FIFA, who finally gets the move done. Here comes Brenda's call on his brother. Gets a really good exit and is absolutely outdone him for traction. And looks like Rare didn't fight overly too much. Fishdix is now looking for a move on Rare Winter. Oh, this. He's just going to go round the long way. Is he going to make the move? Oh, they're close. It's going to be tight on the exit. There's contact, but Fish has made the move. Round the outside. Round the outside. From the Tier 3 champion from last season. Showing him why he won a championship. But now he's going to make a move on the other brother. In the Red Bull, in the sister car. He's going to duck out and then duck in and thinks, oh, I'm going to get him on this one. As I don't think Bread's still just barely got DRS on the cars in front of him. As Ocho and Steele and Hun have all had Reese is down to P6. Rare Winter with a 3-second time penalty. Steele and Ocho fighting around for P3. There's slight contact and it looks like Steele has to back out. And we're looking at the rear wing of Ocho on the cars behind and watching them all fight and squabble for position. There is a lead pack of 9 cars. The field is starting to separate into 3 different packs of this top 9. Then you've got Shadows, FIFA's, Bread, Fish, Rare, Winter, Chef Woody, David, Remaster and Radical at the back, obviously on those hards. Just biding his time as he looks to make a move on Remaster, who fair few seasons ago was a really quick driver. Has fallen, his pace has fallen away slightly. We noticed that a couple of seasons ago. His pace fallen away, but as we can see on board with David watching the Chef winning Rare Winter, he's having an absolutely awful time. It's just falling back, hustled and hounded. Fish Sticks trying to make his move, but Steele and Farkas still get stuck under the wing of that Sauber, and it allows Cruiser to go, thank you very much, and do his own. Through goes Hamilton, and oh, where did he go? Oh, there he is. Okay, Cruiser is slightly ragged. As there's just cars everywhere through sector 2. Steele's now down to P7, so he's lost a few positions. Reese obviously up to P4. Where is he actually gone from? He's got 11 position. P15 to 4th is astonishing, to be fair. He's going to be up to P3 in a minute. This just shows... oh my god, they're going 3 wide. And I think Reese has got to P3. He went deep and went around the outside and got the move down. He's up to P2, and now he's going to be on to the back of his teammate from last season, the man that he won the constructors with, Nigel Piggle. As Reese just has so much confidence and grit on those hards. As Hun is still fighting away. Nigel Piggle with a 3-second time penalty. As still and Hun going side by side. Still much you might be liking this bit of battling. As Goldstar's still doing really well, as now there's a lot of penalties starting to come in. We now got 7 people with penalties. Easily done around here. Track limits are very, very horrid. As Steele goes wide, picks up a penalty, not a penalty, but probably a warning. As Nigel Piggle has still fighting Reese, and Reese is actually taking the lead of the race. On the side, and Ian's back up to P3. Ocho's getting past Cruiser with the DRS. Oh, Cruiser hits the Macca. Here comes Steele up the inside. He's going to go round the long way. Is it going to work out, or is he going to be forced off? Oh, he's had contact. Keeps it within on track. Somehow. Still going on. Christ, these guys are giving me a heart attack. They are not mincing this. They are properly fighting for this. As who is that? Beef is in the box very early. For certain reasons, my phone is telling me there's an update for Twitch. Finally, bugger off. As our Room Master's already boxed and is all the way at the back, so I don't know what's happened to him. Reese is now 3 attempts clear of Nigel Piggle. Liam all over the back of Nigel Piggle. Is he going to use his battery? Nigel Piggle's got the lowest battery out of the 3. Room Master another 3 seconds for him. Looks like everything is starting to settle down now. We're on board with Steel. Look at his throttle inputs. Oh, look at that. He's at nearly full throttle. On no traction. No, he's a fraud. Disgraceful. But anyway, Fishstick's 2.5 seconds back. Looks like he's in a bit of a pack of his own. 1.5 seconds clear of Shadows, who just seems to not got anything in the tank since qualifying in race pace. I know he joked saying that his race pace is pretty shocking compared to his qualifying pace. So David's got front wing damage, I've just noticed. He was falling back, but it is going to help him in a straight line get back past Radical. Radical probably if he knew that David had damage, but Uruku's going to sneak up the inside rear wing. He's going to have a look, and he takes the position. David's got an absolute straight line speed advantage. FIFA's and Sheriff Woody have both boxed. It's like Reese is now flexing his muscles even more. 1.3 seconds clear as Nigel boxes on a set of mediums. Another early stop. Ocho up to third, Cruiser up fourth. Everyone moves up the position. Nigel going to go for the 2 stop. No, he's going for the 1 stop. Morleaf is also forward, Nigel, and he's on a set of hards as well, but has he jumped Nigel? No, Nigel's up there. Nigel's going to be in very clear edge. The undercut is very powerful on this game. It's just knowing how many laps to undercut somebody to get the biggest advantage. Oh, bless me. As Ocho is now 1.6 seconds behind, pretty much going to try and carry everyone else to get back up to the likes of Reese. But Reese started to fall away from that Mercedes. He's just doing very well in P4. As Reese has boxed. No chance. 23 laps on... 22 laps on there. More leader, 3-second time penalty. As Reese has gone to set medium, so maybe need softs. Maybe 2 stop for him. That shows up into the top 10 along with Brady's Cool. But where is Nigel Piggle in all this? There's Reese. Reese has... the undercut has not worked. Oh, they're going to do the Hakkinen-Schumacher thing. Oh, where's gone across the track? Whoa. I think that was contact between Nigel Piggle and... well, maybe Reese. I don't know which one, but there was contact between one of them, and Paul Ray has been murdered. Quick, call the police. There's been a murder. Paul Ray went to just minding his own business, and the likes of these two, who are desperate to get past, have inadvertently caused the demise of another driver. Even more poor because one of them's a head steward. Fishdix is in the box along with Hunt and Cruiser, who's also boxing. He's on a set of hards. David Allface, 10-second time penalty for speeding into the pits. Absolute bollocks is that penalty is. It's 5 seconds for speeding, as we saw in real life. As Rare Winter's got a 10-second, I think he is going to call it a day early. He actually has got front wing damage. And there it is. Rare Winter's our first retiree. I feel like he was a bit fed up with or annoyed with what happened to him. Still picks up a penalty. That's not like him. Not like him. And these guys still going on. Obviously, I expect the runners to go on. But Liam doing a very good job on those mediums. Obviously, trying to limit the amount of time he needs to be on those hards, so they can be at the best grip as possible. But he is going to be losing time. Nigel Pickles fastest lap will 1:06.0. Still behind Reese. There's Cruiser fighting with Morley, and obviously Radical getting out of the way. FIFA's with a 3-second time penalty. And there's Shadows, who's just after his spin, it's just not gone for him. There's David Oilface, obviously with his early stop. With his front, he's got another front wing. He's decided not to fix it, or he forgot to change it to yes. Even though that's clearly enough damage to worth a front wing change. Fishdix and Sheriff Woody. Oh, Fishdix has a little dive, but he's going to be fighting with Sheriff Woody. Oh, those two have already made contact. No! FIFA's been spun. 3-1 did not work, and FIFA's has reset the track. Nigel Piggle, take note. That would be a penalty. Oh, lad, you know the rules. Can't reset the track. Give it easy spun around. There's ghosting on for a reason. Reese and Nigel Piggle. Oh my god. The two RBs are ganging up on the Mercedes. As it looks like Reese is still in front of Nigel. Nigel is so desperate to get past him. And we are now nearly halfway through this thing. Oh, but who spun? Is that Shadows? No, it's Roommaster. Roommaster spun on the exit of turn 1. It's not a great day for the Ferrari team. They've both spun at that turn 1. It's looking good for the two Williams, but the only problem with the Williams, they are both on the same stretch, so one of them is going to have to stick out longer on the stint. has seen the greatest message I've ever seen from a FPRL locker in one of the chats. As Locker then slates me. Still another spin for... Is that Roommaster again? He's not enjoying this. As I think Roommaster is going to be calling it a quit. Radical with a 3 second. There it is. Roommaster has retired from the second retiree. Both in the pits as Radical is DNF'd. Oh no, and that is a safety car. Safety car, and that actually saves the likes of Ocha, Steele, Goldstar. Well, actually, might not. Nigel Pickle's in the bottom. Nigel Pickle! And his desperate AI woman that just spoke to me. Shadow's been distracted by an AI. Nigel Pickle, front wing damage, is desperation to get into the pits. As I would say it's pretty much thrown everything away there. Position there. These top three are going to have to box, and guess what? I think they might stay out. I think we'll see everyone. Reese is definitely going to have to box for another set of mediums. Penalties are pathetic here. Yes, Liam, I think you're right. We're going to bring up the penalties. 6 seconds for Liam. 10 for David Olver. He's obviously speeding. He might be able to serve that. He is. He has served it. Speak of Gary, your F finger deal. I had wing damage already. Oh, well, how was I supposed to know? I watched you come into the pits and smash into the wall. I thought that's where you got it, mate. I'm not an idiot. I wouldn't have known. I only jumped on board with your car. Christ, I'm getting it. See that? That's the league management, though. That is just... That's disgraceful. No respect. How's the league management? How's the head steward? Insulting the drivers. Yeah, looks like everyone is going to be coming. More leader is going to try and stay out. Same with Liam. Obviously, Liam's only done 3 laps on those tyres, so why would he get off them? But it is looking good for Ocho and Steele, who stayed out that long. Oh, fish. How's that happened? Oh, Cruiser, guess what? If you can hear me, it's your turn to hold fish sticks up. Make him be the, oh. How you... Sheriff, Woody. This AI woman who I've never heard before has just gone, safety car deployed in the most posh voice I've ever heard. Are you sure you don't have the, speech overlay? Or, like, for, like, hard of hearing people. I think Ferrari have that. You hear it in the radio sometimes. There's a woman that speaks to them on the radio. I've never heard that. You're in the Ferrari, it has that. No way, it's only Ferrari to have it in real life as well. Oh my god, I didn't know that. The more we earn, the more we find out about this game. Just wait for everyone to catch up to the back thing. If there's a good thing for David, now he's got rid of the 10-second time penalty and got a new front wing. And with so many people in front of him with time penalties, go watch radio videos on safety car and red flags. You hear some posh ass woman. What? Shadow's right. Note to self: I don't want the Ferrari or the cabbage car this season. Well, unfortunately, I've heard a rumour that you're guaranteed to get one of those cars. Now you've said that you don't want it, you're guaranteed to get it. Like me saying last season, I don't want the Red Bull. I got the Red Bull 2 seasons in a row. Give me something different. There's so many good cars in the game. Give me something different. I'd even take an Aston Martin. Please. Give me something different. Fed up. Our 2 worst seasons have been in that Red Bull. I will intrude your tier on a second account just to wipe you out. Yeah. Well, I'm not the one doing it, Shadows. I'm not the one spinning the wheel. It's the likes of David's computer that does. David's computer and the wheel's fault. So have a go at that. Golf's still P5. Reese P6, so he's gained somewhat, lost out a bit on the that safety car. Nigel Piggle down in 11th, got a lot of work to do for him. Jeff Woody, Beefers, Shadows, and then there's David finally on the back of the field. So we should be boxing. What if there was no wheel? Well, how would you pick cars then? How are you going to do it randomly then, Nigel? Because that's the only fair way of doing it, so everyone can see that it's been done fairly, because you can't just pick cars. Just I'll point at the stream so we can see it. I've had an absolute honker. I've spun twice at turn 1. Well, shame we can't see you do that more often, Shadows. Is it though? Well, yeah, it is fair because it's left to fate. Not true. If the league management just picks the cars, they can just pick the 2 strong drivers, unless they're doing a fast driver in that tier and then one of the ones lower down in the pace thing, so it makes it balanced. Then that's the only thing I can think of doing. But the safety car has been called in, so we'll be seeing a first restart for the likes of Ocho, who's on for a very good result here. His first time racing for FPRL. And he's going to have the likes of Steele, who's going to try and not get caught up, but the likes of Morley and Liam on those older hards are going to be a little bit of a pain for the drives behind. Steele only half a second back. We are underway for the last 13-14 laps. Already about 25 long quick. Steele has gone off track again, so his cruiser getting a 3-second time penalty. Oh lad. Anyone to get actually a time penalty on the start of the restart, as it's still saying safety car for me. Lovely, thank you game, funny joke. As FIFA and Sheriff Woody fighting for the likes of P12. Mercedes versus Haas. We all remember what the last time these 2 cars met on track in real life. There was all-out war between the likes of Magnussen and Hamilton. And, David is just getting himself... Just going to try and hold his position. Well. Damn. Oh, Steele's taking the lead of the race. As Reese says the fastest lap of the race as well. And he's up to P5, so he is on the move, as Fat Lad would say. Steele has fallen behind again due to the DRS. Going to be a long end to the race with a lot of DRS training. Could still maybe have a look back past Ocho. Ocho looks like he was going to move over, but then sat on the race line. Still didn't have enough overspeed to maybe have a look. Reese is going to try and throw it down inside. Thinks better of it. Yeah, he does. He backs out. Golf Star still doing very well in P6. No time penalties at the moment. So if it ends like this, Reese and Golf Star will be 1 and 2 on the track. I think there's only 3 drivers without a thing. Shadows somehow has got a time penalty after being off the track twice in turn 1, as Ocho has got another time penalty to his name. Deal 64%, 87, 45, 44. 50%. It's like, and there's Goldstar with 90% battery. Same, doing very well to save it. There's Hum PC on 32, obviously on hold hard. Along with more leader. And still, and more leader. Both taking me always. Only 6 cars into one corner. Now the top 8 are starting to make a little bit of a gap from them. Fish 2.7 seconds back, but still gets back past Molina into second. And all this squabbling is just going to make Reese smile. He doesn't need to make overtakes. He can just sit here, focus and go into the end, as he has no time apparently. Same with Goldstar, he's going to be looking. The rare window has left the session in there. Sitting here watching patiently, probably supporting his brother, who's in P14. Bishik still hold. Oh, there we go. I got kicked out of my own party. What the hell was that? Oh, there we go. We're back to normal. Everyone heard me in the game chat for a second there, but we are back to normal. There we go. Nigel Pickle's still stuck behind Fish Sticks. Just can't get past him. Nigel Pickle understanding the pain, but oh my. Well, that was that's one way of maybe giving Fish to hurry up. As there's Liam with another time penalty to his name. With 10 laps to go. Oh, who's gone around? Brady's car was spun, and that is a virtual safety car. Sheriff Woody with a 10-second time penalty, severe collision. Thank you, Codemasters. And Beefers has gone around at the back. Some people have boxed, and David Allface is staying out. Nigel Piggle, rightly so, getting off those hards. Shadows in P10. Beefers trying to make his way back into the race. He's up to P10. Fish in 9th. Cruz at 8th. Forward somewhat, I hate this woman. To be fair, I haven't actually raced the Ferrari. I raced Ferrari in the first race and never heard this woman. Safety car deploy, stay positive. Is it really? Do you know what it is, Shadows? It's because you're smooth. Are you in Science's car? Shadows, are you in Science's car? It's more like stay positive. If you're in a Science's car, it's because he's a smooth operator. Yeah, it is. He's a smooth operator. Smooth operation. That's why the women's in there. Still virtual as I think David's boxing for set softs. A lot of people are boxing for softs. There's actually full safety car. Sorry, it's couldn't see it because Buddy the game didn't change over, but yeah, full safety car. Fish Sticks 3rd now, Shadows 4th, staying out. Ocho, our race leader at the time, it's on mediums. More leader, softs, the same as Liam, Reese, Goldstar, Nigel, Farkas also on softs. David Allface is back out on mediums. Yeah, David, I reckon you need to go on softs, mad. I got sent into the wall, I'm finished. Steel says I'm finished. Brent's call, I got sent into the wall. Shadows, when it was that safety car had Mark, as soon as the safety car comes out, it gets so zesty. We should see David Allface coming back into the box. Putting on a set of softs. Because those mediums have seen better days. Oh, Beefers is forgetting to drive. Still says he's finished, but still remember you've got all those drivers on fresh tyres. We've got the likes of Shadows, Fish and Cruisers at all overtake as David Rollfaces start taking over half the field. And we should see that Red Bull crew with a set of softs. There he goes. He's not going to lose any places. Might do to likes of FIFAs. Yeah, he will. Red has left the session. I think Sheriff Woody also retired as well in frustration. Just a quick question to Nigel. As soon as you said, Gary, that I somehow hadn't got a track limit 3 seconds, I got a warning the very next time. Keep your track closed. Well, now I've said it. You know, I've bottled it now. Oh, wonderful. Oh, thanks, Shadows. Love that racing at Fibbit. Looks like Rare Winter's not happy with Nigel Gunn, and the safety car is in this lap. We've only got 7 laps to go. The likes of the medium runners or people who stayed out have got 7 laps. I think Fish's tyres will make it to the end, but it's going to be a very much push for the likes of Steel Cruiser and Shadows. Just keep an eye out for the likes of Morley, Liam, Reese, Golfstar, Hun, Thief and David, who are all on fresh softs. They are going to be absolutely rapid, but still gets us underway. He's gone early. He's caught Cruiser slightly off guard, but it looks like Steel got a really poor exit. Cruiser actually got the good run start off Fish as FIFA gets another time penalty to his name. And it looks like Fish is going to be looking behind him more than front of him. As here comes Cruiser using some battery to maybe have a look at Steel. These two nearly need to not be using their batteries if they're going to do everything they can to defend this. But it looks like Morley is already trying to make some moves up. He's gone past Liam up into P6. Liam looks like he's going to try and refight it back. Into turn 5. Liam's going to go round the outside. It's always going to be tricky today. Going onto the marbles. Body safety car still there, but it looks like behind Liam and Reese go to war. That Mercedes goes a little bit deep. That's Reese still fighting this. And now he's got Nigel Piggle. As I think FIFAs has retired on track. Well then, some people still to this day don't know how to follow the rules. But Steel and Cruiser still up in front. Fishstick's doing an incredible job to hold up some people. But look at that. You can throw a blanket over them. They're all based on a second. People are going to start getting things. But Ocho's going to dive it on the inside on Shadows. And it looks like maybe Liam's going to have a look past as well. And he has. Oh, this contact Steel. Shadows is on the grass. Look at Reese. Reese is going to throw himself down the inside. Shadow's got another penalty yet. Got a warning yet, lad. But it looks like Reese has got damage. Front left end plate. Oh, Morley is throwing one down Shadows. Shadows is falling. Here comes Nigel Piggle on the right to that Ferrari now. Oh, he's gone round the outside. Oh! Fish! Right, Fish is I don't know what's happened. But Cruz is into the lead of the race. Ocho is now P4 fighting with Liam and Reese. And all that's happened, these three are falling back. They need to stop fighting if they want any chance of winning this race. They need to stop fighting. The likes of Shadows is still going to gain a lot of time here from this. Because he still hasn't got a time manual with here. But look at this. This is going to cause absolute carnage. This is ruining all their races and need to be fighting. Look at now, Reese is free to chase the two in front, and these two in front are quivering in their boots. They know who's behind them. No, he has got damage, so his front left is going to be wearing a lot more than you think. But Reese is going to drag everyone up to the back of his feet as he left the session. As we're going to keep an eye on this back, he's not actually gaining. He's actually losing a little bit of time. He's losing it in the middle sector. I think straight line speed he's gaining it, but he's going to be under attack constantly. As Cruiser and Steele going to try and work together to try and keep the gap. As Reese and Liam still squabbling over these positions. As now Reese has got past Liam, but Liam is going to try and move up. As Reese has gone onto the gravel, his tyres are not running up. Griffin with 2 laps to go as we cross the line in a minute. It looks like the likes of some of the medium runners. Shadow's doing quite well holding on to everyone with those kind of warm tyres. Liam and Reese still fighting for these positions. I think Reese has given up that position, but Liam gets a really poor exit out the first corner. It looks like maybe Ocho's going to have a look as well. They're all going to sort of tap. Here comes Ocho up down the inside. It looks like Liam couldn't move for this position. Reese now firmly in the DRS on those two in front. Not much battery for anybody. The only person who's got any battery is Ocho, which he's playing a smart game here, holding onto his battery because he could easily zoom past everyone if he has all this battery. I would be starting to deploy that on hot lap mode right about now, because by the time you get to the final lap, you're still going to have more than everyone. But 9% compared to everyone else's 40. That's a lot of power he has. He's nearly lost the rear. He's got to be careful. But with as we cross the line, 2 laps to go. The likes of Steele and Cruiser still holding on. I thought they would have been caught up by now, but it was like Ocho makes a move down the inside of Reese. This is a really good look at Tier 1 racing without Cruiser. Cruiser's Tier 2. We'll forget about him. But yeah, a lot of the Tier 1 drivers are right there. But oh, it's contact! Oh, 3-1! Looks like Liam had a look. And again, it allows the likes of Steele and Cruiser to keep those positions. Shadows is fighting Nigel Piggles up 2 places, but look at this. Oh my god, this is going to be well hard. This is like that Australia race in Tier 2 many seasons ago with me, Zilla, Biddle and Snedden all fighting for the race win on the final lap. 4 of us, 2 battles separately. We all know how that went, and then it didn't go well. But still holding up, but now More Reader is going to try and fight the likes of Reese. Is More Reader going to be the hero of this story for the likes of Steele and Cruiser? We're going to keep an eye on the penalties. Cruiser has 6 seconds, so Cruiser's not going to win this. But where is Shadows going to finish? Steele down to P2, but look at Reese. He's going to go for the move. Is he going to make the move? Oh, he's been pushed. Oh, Steele. He's been killed. No. No. He just can't get a break. The Williams man just can't get a break. Is that Reese as well? Reese has got damage as well. I feel like he feels a bit aggrieved that it was his fault, but it looks like Cruiser's. But wait a minute, is Shadows gonna win this race? We were gonna have to see, but we're gonna go to the likes of Cruiser. He's gonna cross the line on track first. But who is going to win the race? As Cruiser crosses the line, as we're gonna watch Who is going to win? Shadows wins! Shadow wins Goldstar P2. More leader 3. Ragazza for Shadows. No penalty to his name, wins by 1.1 seconds. More leader P3. Goldstar having a great race as well. I think the tier 3 man. More leader P3. P4 Cruiser Ocho. P5 Hun on his return. P6 Nigel P. David Allface ending in P8. Liam P9. Fish Sticks a long way back P10. The shitbox win, says Reese, you absolute mung. Hey, there's Fish. Tokyo drifting it. Whee! GG, I was Ocho. Yeah, good drive, Ocho. Good drive. That's a really good, like, little performance debut from yourself. People get going 3 wide into turn 3, says Liam. That was the most tier 2 ending I've ever seen. Oh, come on, Fish. Come on, lad. Finish the race, lad. Got things to do, places to be. And Fish finally finishes. But Fish will take home 1 point to his name. And his AI is just confused. Christ, and more leader gets driver of the day. For the final, I just got a Xbox achievement. What, for winning? For winning an online. Oh, I did that in my first race in the 5 lappers. But anyway, what a win for the shitbox. He finished second, he spun, went to the back of the field, and then somehow won the race just because of no penalty. Goldstar coming from P8 to finish second, more leader P9. Cruiser finishing with Zachary was Ocho 6th to 5th. Hun falling down 1 place. Nigel P1 to 7th. It wasn't the greatest race on himself. Few mistakes. I didn't try and curse you. Shadows. Oh, I did. Oh, 2 laps to go. Fish 17th to 10th. David Allface, great race from up 8 positions. Reese, unfortunately, killing Steele at the end. Steele, oh my god, I feel so sorry for him. Where it would have been a podium for himself. FIFA's P13, P14 Shelboy, British Calls P15, 16th Radical, 17th was Remaster, and 18th was Rare Winter. Plus lap goes to Nigel Piggle. The whole grid except 2 people. Once he finished first second with no time penalties, and that is shows you even without a time penalty you can win. You cannot curse the shitbox. He even did the Italian thing, Mamma Mia. But yes, that is it for our final all-tier social race. Just want to say thanks for all the support watching over the last couple of weeks. Hopefully we will get our season up and running. Obviously waiting for the handling model changes. They've obviously changed it and they're looking to re-change it again. I love how we can't even get rid of... We have to leave it like that. We can't even let it spin around like before. But yeah, so please join us next week from Monday, where the tier 3s will be having their social race around, I think it's Zandvoort. I think the first race is Zandvoort for them, and then it's Netherlands afterwards. Let's have a look. Sorry, it is Zandvoort for Monday night, 1st of July. So please make your way there and watch us, support us. Let's try and make this season the best we can on the Twitch and the YouTube channel. But yes, I've been your host, Silver Boy, and this is Fair Play Racing. We will see you Monday night. Good night.